And we're starting off with some breaking news coming in right this minute. India has said that any future act of terror will be considered an act of war against India and will be responded to accordingly. Top government sources saying that India takes its zero tolerance policy and that after the Pahalgam terror attack, it will respond to every act of terror as an act of war. India making its stance absolutely clear, saying that any future act of terror will be considered an act of war against India and will be responded to accordingly. Let's go straight across now to Siddhant Sibul, who's been getting us those updates. Siddhant, what more can you tell us?
Significant remarks in terms of what the government sources are saying, that future act of terror will be considered act of war, because that's a clear message to Islamabad in many ways, because we know that how essentially Islamabad has been involved in terror attacks in India, and not just Islamabad, it's Rawalpindi's plan exactly. But all in all, we know that focus is also on de-escalation in many ways. We have seen the Saudis, the Americans reaching out to both Islamabad and New Delhi. The U.S. Secretary of State, Mr. Rubio, spoke to the army chief himself. It was a clear messaging that instead of having just conversations with the Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, which were futile, it's better to talk to the real power center. And in India, the U.S. Secretary of State spoke to the External Affairs Minister. We saw the Saudi visit, the Union Foreign Minister visiting both the countries, and the Foreign Minister speaking earlier today with the Foreign Minister of India and Pakistan. So internationally, focus is to reach out with both the countries, and primarily is being led by Riyadh and Washington.
Right. Siddhant, this also echoes India's statements and stance all throughout, in fact, that it has zero tolerance as far as terror is concerned. Also, that it is not interested in an escalation, but at the same time, it has been responding to the escalatory moves by Pakistan befittingly and appropriately. But at the same time, Pakistan has been indulging in those provocative and escalatory moves all throughout.
Well, yes, you are correct. Pakistan has been escalating the situation. India reacted to a terror attack, and India reacted by targeting the terror infrastructure. This was a strike which was clearly intended at terror camps only in Pakistan. Now, after that, Pakistan could have refrained from escalating the situation, but they continue to target Indian cities from Ladakh to Gujarat. We have seen how there have been drone attacks and situation becoming very dangerous. We have seen how Pakistan has been without any kind of movement of flights as well for a long period of time. So the ball is in the court of the Pakistanis, whether they want to take it further or whether they want to halt it.
All right, Siddhant, we're leaving it there for the moment. Thanks very much.